Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, my dear brothers and sisters. First of all, before we start the video, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And also, please don't forget to share this video with your family and friends through various social media platforms. Today, I am going to talk about an amazing topic. It is actually a very deep and very interesting topic. So stay tuned till the end of the video and find out how the world was created according to the teachings of Islam. So today, inshallah, we are going to discover the answer to the question, how was the world created, in a way that no one has ever explained before, under the guidance of the Holy Quran. From the first human to the beginning of the universe. From living things created from water to everything. It is all in this video. So let's get started. Part number 1, Creative Power, Tawhid. Before talking about how the world was created, we must know who the Creator is. When we look at this magnificent universe, stars, planets, galaxies, and all of that, we know that there must be a powerful being behind all of this. So the first step in understanding the creation of the universe is to know who the Creator is. The Quran says, He is the one who created the heavens and the earth out of nothing. How could He have a son? He has no partner. He created everything and He knows everything perfectly. An'am 101. In other words, according to Islam, the Creator of this universe is one. Allah. He does not need any material or helper to create. Allah Almighty created everything, just by saying, "Be as it is mentioned in the Quran." So, from this verse, we learn that Allah alone is worthy of all the worship and none can be compared to Him. Part No. 2. Creation in 6 days. So, how did Allah create this universe? The Quran says, Indeed, your Lord is the one who created the heavens and the earth in 6 days, and then He established the throne of authority. He made the earth green and well watered, producing pairs of plants, and He made the sun, the moon, and the stars for signs and stages, so that you may know the months and the years, so that you may know the time of the seasons, and calculate the years, and that you may know that everything is in the power of Allah, who has knowledge of everything, and who created everything perfectly. Al-Araf 54. Here, the Quran tells us that Allah created the heaven and the earth in 6 days. Also, it tells us why Allah created these days. For example, these days are signs for humans to know how many months and years have passed since the creation of the earth until now. It is worth mentioning here that the Quran does not mean literally 6 days, but rather it means a period of time consisting of 6 days, because Allah is the creator of everything. Allah has absolute power over time. Time cannot be divided or quantified when we talk about Allah, because it applies only to creatures, not the Creator. Allah is not bound by anything, even time itself. Part No. 3. First, the darkness. Then Allah created light. Then He caused the night to follow the day, each for a term appointed. And He placed the earth between them, that He might take from it some and place in it others, and that He might spread in it the stars and the galaxies. Al-Anbiya 33. This verse shows us that darkness was present before the creation of the light. Some people imagine that the earth existed first, and then Allah created the sun and the moon. But that is not what the Quran teaches us. On the contrary, the verse clearly states that darkness was present before the creation of the light, which means that the sun was not created yet. Therefore, the light created by Allah is the light of the sun. As for the darkness, it is the darkness that happened due to the absence of light, as it happens every day when the sun sets and darkness comes over the land. Then Allah created light. which is the light of the sun. Part No. 4. The beginning of life. Now we come to the most important part of our video, which is the beginning of life on earth. We will begin with the creation of man. When Allah wanted to create Adam, peace be upon him, He created him from clay, as stated in the Quran. And remember when your Lord said to the angels, "Surely I am going to create a human being out of a clot of blood," they asked, "Are you going to create in it a human being when you see that we are perfect in creation?" He replied, "Surely I am all-knowing, fully aware of what you do not know." Al-Imran 59. Many people wonder, if Adam was created from clay, then what was the source of the clay? Was it from the same earth that we live on today? In fact, scientists say that the earth we live on today has gone through great changes. Even the mountains, which are considered to be the oldest thing on earth, have changed over time. As for the changes that have taken place in the earth over the course of billions of years, they are simply astonishing. As the earth's crust is divided into layers, the bottom layer, called the core, is made of iron and nickel. However, the top layer is made up of silicon, aluminum, calcium, sodium, and potassium. These elements were not found on the surface of the earth at the beginning of its creation, rather, they came as a result of a series of dramatic events that took place. What we know today about the earth is the result of great volcanic eruptions that released gases and vapors into the atmosphere. Over millions of years, the earth's surface has changed dramatically. So where did Allah take the clay from? The answer is simple. Allah created the earth specifically to create Adam from it. Allah created the earth and knew exactly how to change it over the course of billions of years. Allah said, "Do not think that the life of this world is long, and do not think that Allah will delay His promise. Surely, a day in the sight of your Lord is like 1,000 years of what you count." Al-Imran 37. So, the earth we live on today is not the same earth on which Adam lived. Part number 5. Everything in its place. After creating the earth, Allah created everything in its place, such as mountains, valleys, seas, and oceans. Allah created everything perfectly and distributed everything in its proper place. Allah said, "Have not those who disbelieved known that the heavens and the earth were created out of smoke? Then He established them perfectly." As Zariyat 47, the word smoke means something that takes the form of mist, steam, vapor, or fog. Some scholars explain that Allah created the universe from water, and that water turned into mist, steam, or vapor. Others say that Allah created the universe from a dense, heavy air, and this air took the form of mist, steam, or vapor. So, whatever the case may be, the meaning is that Allah created everything from nothing. There was nothing before Allah created the heavens and the earth. Allah Almighty said, "Have they not seen that it is Allah who created the heavens and the earth, and is remiss in no matter?" Ahum 81. All praise and gratitude are therefore due to Allah, the Creator, who created everything and who is free from any imperfections. Part No. 6. Everything has a specific purpose. Do you know that everything that Allah created has a specific purpose? Nothing in this universe is without a purpose. Nothing is wasted. When Allah created the earth, He knew exactly how to change it over the course of billions of years so that He could create everything in its proper place. Allah said, "And I created not the jinn and mankind except to worship me." Ads 56. So everything that Allah created, whether it is large or small, has a specific purpose. And that purpose is to worship Allah. Finally, we have reached the end of this video. I hope that this video has benefited you. If it has benefited you, please Don't forget to write a comment down below and also share it with your family and friends through various social media platforms. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi